Before theories, before accusations, before America chose sides, there was a house. A house still glowing with Christmas lights. Inside, toys lay scattered, wrapping paper crinkled underfoot. And somewhere in that house, 6-year-old JonBenét Ramsey was already gone. It was December 26th, 1996, the day after Christmas, in Boulder, Colorado, and all that would signal the start of a case that would haunt the nation was waiting on a staircase. Early that morning, Patsy Ramsey came down the spiral stairs. 3 sheets of paper lay neatly on the steps. She bent down and began to read. Mr. Ramsey listened carefully. The note claimed JonBenét had been kidnapped by a small foreign faction. It rambled, threatened, reassured, and then named a price. $118,000, the exact amount of John Ramsey's Christmas bonus just days earlier. Coincidence, or proof the writer knew the family intimately? This was no ordinary kidnapper. This was someone who had the time, the patience, to sit and craft 3 pages inside the home while the child was already in danger. The note's tone was calm, almost theatrical. Warnings stacked on top of warnings. If we catch you talking to a stray dog, she dies. If you alert bank authorities, she dies. If the money is marked or tampered with, she dies. Yet the writer also reassured, you can be rested assured that we are professionals. Professionals don't quote movies. Professionals don't mock parents. Yet this person did. The paper came from a notepad in the Ramsey kitchen, the pen from their home. Pages torn, drafts discarded. Whoever wrote this felt safe inside the house. Safe enough to perform, think, and mislead on December 26, 1996, before anyone knew the truth. Police arrived that morning, but the doors weren't sealed. Friends came in. Coffee poured. Voices filled the rooms. Evidence didn't stand a chance. Somewhere beneath the chaos, the truth slipped further away, disappearing into the snow-dusted streets of Boulder. John Ramsey read the letter carefully. Then he ignored it. Police were called immediately. Friends summoned. The note warned against this. Yet John stayed calm, controlled, too controlled, some investigators later said. When he searched the basement that same morning, December 26, 1996, he found JonBenét's body, strangled, wrapped in a blanket, a broken paintbrush tied around her neck, evidence destroyed in an instant, the crime scene compromised before it could speak. Patsy screamed, collapsed, repeated words. Some saw grief, others performance. Handwriting experts debated the note's authorship. No consensus, only suspicion. The note upstairs spoke in a voice hauntingly familiar. Burke Ramsey, 9 years old, slept upstairs. Investigators quietly wondered, could a sibling conflict have escalated? A flashlight found in the home drew attention. Burke admitted owning one like it. But could a child cause such injuries? Could adults cover it up? Unthinkable, yet dangerous to ignore. Years later, DNA evidence complicated everything. Unknown male DNA found on JonBenét's clothing. A stranger, a shadow. Proof, some said, that the family was innocent. Yet the letter, personal, mocking, precise, still haunted the investigation. At the bottom of the note, Victory, SBTC. No one knows what it means. A code, a taunt, nonsense designed to confuse. It worked. Confusion became the crime scene's most enduring legacy. The ransom note didn't bring JonBenét home. It fractured the investigation. It turned parents into suspects, a brother into a question mark, a stranger into a ghost. Every path led somewhere different, and none led back out. Decades later, the note still exists. 3 pages of ink that drowned out every other sound in the room. Maybe that was its purpose, because when a story has too many voices, the truth doesn't disappear, it just stops being heard. 3 pages of ink and a lifetime of questions. Subscribe now for twice-weekly true crime stories that dig beneath the surface into the mysteries the world can't forget.